The Rifleman Lunchbox. I did one of these a while back. Here's another. It's got rust all around the front. These are scarce. You can see that from a distance. I know I keep saying this, but again, if it was up on the shelf, I've seen these where people's faces were scratched out and stuff like that. From a distance, you put this way up on top of a shelf, 1964 Star Sussex product. Put it up on the shelf. To me, it displays nice. Even better on this back side, there's less rust. You got Chuck Connors, the Rifleman. Lucas McCain is his name on the show, and his son Mark riding the horses. They're up here with a cougar or a bobcat or something. And I don't know what that scene right there is about. They're cattlemen. I would think that they're trying to get that cougar off of their land, but the way it looks in the background, it looks like they might have made a road trip somewhere. Sometimes they had to go out to the desert and get salt, where they did that on one episode. The handle's broken on this one. It's been taped. It still doesn't really hold very good, but it is good enough to hold it up like that. But it's broken right there. Just split right in half. You know, again, if this is sitting up on a shelf on a wall somewhere, especially if it's up high, I mean, to me, you really don't need that. Let me show you on the inside. It's rusty. 1960. That's 64 years old now. This is what it looks like on the inside. Quite a bit of rust in there. I'd like to see what could happen if somebody could. I'm sure somebody does it. I saw a guy doing it with toys one time that he was restoring. I'm trying to remember when it was when I looked that up. I think I looked up, can you restore metal lunchbox? And I saw this guy, man. It's just like anything. There's certain people that are very skilled and they do some amazing work on certain things. And this guy right here, he was restoring old metal toys from like the 50s, maybe even older. And man, he was painting them, sandblasting them, I guess sandblasting them or sanding them or something and repainting them, and he had got somehow, this is another thing, I don't know how people do this. The guys that do the custom starting lineup figures, they'll come up with this too. They come up with these stickers that they can print out off of some computer program that's, way above my head. It's probably not that hard, but it's just something I wouldn't, it would be tricky for me to try to start that. I thought guys were painting things on those starting lineup things, and then I found out they get the stickers. They can get the stickers. But anyways, this one here is kind of reminiscent of the Have Gun Will Travel lunchbox that, they really didn't do much different on the sides like they do with most lunchboxes. I'm not even sure what this is on the bottom. On the top, you got some bullets in a holder, and on the side, you just have the rifle. The main attraction is the front and back. And in my experience, which I've been collecting these lunchboxes for a good number of years now, man, I say probably like 15 years. I've noticed that this side tends to be a little harder for whatever reason. I don't know, that seems to be the main side, but I've noticed, and it might just be coincidence, but it seems like to me this one here, you find a lot of them that are rusty on this side, and you find a lot of, that's my experience anyway. I've seen more boxes that were displayed better on this side than on the front. I've seen a bunch of them like that. And again, this box is getting very scarce. It's more rare than the Have gun will travel. I would think it is, and it's more rare than the gun smokes. You know, even though all of them are getting scarce, but this Rifleman one, this really, I think is getting up there. So that's the Rifleman Lunchbox. It's for sale on eBay.